So the reason this commander is so good is because it's basically a tutor on a stick. And the thing I love to do in mono black decks is basically look for Bolas of Citadel. It's pretty much one of my favourite cards to play in the whole format. So being able to just find it with your commander is kind of crazy. Now you have to sacrifice a creature when he comes in to do that. But there are quite a few ways to make little residuals like Bitter Blossom and Jadar. They just make lots of random zombies that you don't really care about them dying. And yeah, it's a pretty simple deck. Play Sidisi after you have enough mana, and then play Bolas of Citadel. Then you can try and keep searching for combos to go with that, like Aetherflux Reservoir, or you could search for the Bloodletter of Aklazotz plus Rush of the Dead Kicked. I actually did that early. It's kind of crazy. It is really crazy that you can have a blooming tutor put into a commander, because it basically means it's a tutor that you always have access to, and it is 5 mana. It is quite expensive, and you do lose a creature for doing it, but it feels so crazy, especially in this meta game where everyone's deck is super powerful. Being able to find answers for stuff is crazy. The top end for the deck is just ludicrous. You know, loads of planeswalkers and so on and so forth. So you can search for anything. It's kind of like a toolboxy mono black deck, which is really cool. But yeah, I think you really enjoy this. He's subtle. The reason he's subtle is because nobody really talks about this card. You don't really see it when it came out in the original Tarkir block. But yeah, I think this was actually weirdly used in Standard more than any other format at the time when this first came out. But now we're in Brawl, we can reassess cards, and I still think he holds up really well. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to support the channel. And yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, let's see how this goes against Bolas. Man, the meta is so tiny, isn't it? The meta is just frigging tiny. And that's saying something for this video where I have faced legitimately a fair few different decks, but even then the range is crazy. We've just had like 50 new commanders drop. 50. And yet we're still seeing, you know, you'd assume that power level is quite thinly spread now. There's a lot of powerful commanders, but there just seems to be this consensus that let's just do the thing that's already been done, the easy thing. Yeah, it's a shame. It's nice to see a bit of variation, you know. It's like, you know, when you buy pick and mix sweets, you don't just buy the same sweets. But then you might as well just get a bag of like Maltesers, or I don't know, whatever you want to get, which is cheap. Shieldred's going to be cool with the Rona because they want to draw cards. Man, imagine Rona came out during the coronavirus epidemic. That would have been weird. I think they would have renamed it. There was actually an issue with that, wasn't there? Yeah, because there was a Godzilla card called... There was like a Godzilla card called Corona something, right? Death Corona. I'm pretty sure they renamed it. So the fact they made this after is kind of funny. Jukabog. Yorkmoth. Let's try and swing it in here. Pretty nice start, really. Hello, is there anybody there? Nice. Yeah, being able to keep drawing against a Ravager deck is really, really nice. Because it just means you can keep up with their discard. What horrors await us, guys? Oof, they are slowly killing themselves. I feel like we're very lucky to get the Shieldred out here. They're already on 12. This is crazy. I'm not so bothered about... Oof, okay, there goes the Citadel then. Unless I want to get rid of the funeral room where we keep our bodies and revive them. I think that would be a mistake. Yeah, Citadel is 100% the choice there. And they're going to pass. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what they do. Kill spell? Hagra Mauling. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, we're at 30 already, so... No blocks. They really value that Rona. I guess it's going to help them get, like, out of it, aren't they? Okay. I think we're going to cut it down. Seeing how much they love it so much. Cabinet Souls, okay. And we have 5 mana. Do we just go for Sidisi? Nah, we'll go for the Heart Unstoppable Slasher. People are terrified of this card. It's a really nice decoy. People do not like having their life halved. I mean, I understand it's awful, but yeah. 6 mana up. River's Rebuke. Wouldn't be too bad. Slows down a tad. They're thinking, who do I kill? The thing that comes back or the thing that gives me cards? I'm not sure there's anything at this point that would worry me too much. Apart from, like, yeah. I don't know. Do we get rid of this? How many creatures in the graveyard? Yeah, I think we get rid of the swamp. Infernal Grasp. Let's kill it, because I don't want it to flip next turn. Oof. This is going to be very close. They're very close to death here. They'll be on 2. Oh boy. Okay. So if we go for Sidisi, I think we'll try and get something that basically means they die in their next turn. Oh, yeah, okay. And yeah, there you go. I don't know what to say. We just had a very lucky hand there. Facing Shatterfang, they get to go first. They might get the Mana Dork. No Mana Dork. Okay, so no turn to Shatterfang is quite nice, to be honest. What we're dealing with, it's a slime deck. I'm getting rid of the Palantir because that's just going to power the slime so much. Ooze Shatterfang. Okay, I've never seen Ooze Shatterfang. So, at least that's a little bit different. Guardian Idol. Let's go for that here. I was going to go for Silent Blood, but I think Ramp is almost always better. Slime Shatterfang. So we need a board wipe. Create Ooze with Trample. Bluminate. It's already a 4/4. They've got some kind of 0 mana thing in their hand, I think, because they keep... There's like priority being held. Awesome. And we have Extinction Event. So we can get rid of evens or odds currently. Not really sure which is worse. Depends what they do, really. Slime. Okay, well, I think it's evens, right? Oh. Scary deck, though. At least it's original, I have to say. Take 7. Okay. Virtue of Persistence, that's going to come in handy later. Or we could just go for Shieldred first, which makes them lose the Chatterfang. Because then next turn, if they play Slime, we can get rid of more Slimes, basically. Oh, they're going to go with that, okay. Beg your pardon, I did think it had a higher CMC, but I was wrong there. And if they spend any amount of resources trying to kill the Shieldred with this ability... I mean, they only have 1 squirrel, so it's a strange deck because it's a slime deck that cares about squirrels, but... They're actually coming in. Ugh. Okay, try and block. Down to 9. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go for this. We'll say evens. Okay. Feels pretty lucky. But yeah, these getting pretty scary. Put a counter on it to exile 2 plus the number of cards you own in exile in your graveyard that oozes. Bloody hell, even counts exile. That is so silly. Because Bajuka Bog doesn't really do much. Try and use Virtue to gain 2 life, I guess. Okay. At least we have a blocker here. We can block with the Unstoppable Slasher, which has Death Touch. I can't believe this says in exile as well. Excellent. 2 plus normal cards you own in exile and in your graveyard. Why do they have exile on there? It was already pretty strong, right? Trample 5/5. I mean, this Unstoppable Slasher is crazy. It just comes back. Have no issues getting rid of that. Bell and Liliana. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good position then.
Ruining your day is
because we can just kill the Ooze and the Chatterfang here.
Well, that was a waste. Your misery is my greatest risk.
Now, what I'm a bit worried about is if we use the Breach of the Multiverse, we're going to give them a lot of Oozes in the graveyard. So, that might be a bad idea. But then we do get to reanimate 2 things. Chatterfang being 7 mana now is kind of out of reach. Innkeeper's Talent. Another slime. Oof. Scary. 6/6 slimes. I guess now is a good time because we just have the mana. And we get Professor Onyx, which is perfect. And we get an Iridescent Horn Beetle, which is bloomin' odd. Okay, we'll make them sack. How many did we just put in there? 1, 2. Cool, okay, well. Crazy how powerful that deck is for mostly commons and uncommons. Yeah, total respect for seeing something different. That makes a change. Oh yes. Dreadpair's presence is so good, especially with Phyrexian Arena. Because we'll be losing life with this, but then also gaining life with this, or losing life to draw more cards. Oh, look at these beautiful swamps and this beautiful Phyrexian Arena border. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, ooh. Oh, whoa. Bronze-Hide Lion. So when it dies, it normally comes back as an enchantment, but there's nothing else to enchant it to, so it just goes away forever. This is giving me flashbacks to old standard. Cetesian Champion. Okay. I do want removal for the... Oh, thank goodness. Look at that. Beautiful. Champion is such a powerful card. We must rid of it. Okay. So far, opponent playing banger after banger. Karametra is such a good ramp thing, ramp piece, because they can basically have humongous Eldrazi in their deck. And all they have to do is play lots of little weenies to get the lands out. It's pretty cool. Let's draw and lose. We're drawing even more. Bitter Blossom, excellent. Nice fodder piece for the Sidisi. Karametra, so we can't interact with this yet. Let's go for the Solemn here, which gives us Swamp. Pretty cool. Love that interaction. So we draw. And we play another. And we draw again. Awesome. Okay, so what are we scared of? Farewell. We're scared of Farewell. Shire. Oof. Okay. Oh, Karametra and a Shire together is really, really excellent. Okay. I just feel like because we have Sidisi, everything's kind of just so trivial, you know? It is such an insanely powerful commander. Really is. Just being able to tutor. I'm going to start draining a little bit here. Try and catch up. And then we can play Slasher, because if that hits, they halve their life. Pretty sure. Yeah, they lose half their life. This is a 3-mana creature with Undying, basically. Absolutely crazy. I do wonder why they just didn't bring... Oh my god, they had the Farewell. I don't like being able to prophesize that was a weird prophecy, because I didn't really expect them to get rid of everything, considering they had their own enchantment, but fair enough. Okay, fine. We start again. We have the tools. We have the tools, guys. Bloody hell, we lost a lot, didn't we? We lost such a formidable presence. Oh, well. Sandworm convergence. Okay. Oh, they want to play... They want to play... They want to play silly billies. Let's kill this. Do these have trample? Okay, no trample. What's in our graveyard? What's in their graveyard? Okay, we could just go for Sidisi. Sack this. We actually have a pretty nice blocker for the 5/5 as well, because we've got a 4/6 Death Touch. What do we want to get? We're at 10. Oh, the world is our oyster. The world is really our oyster. I don't know. There's so many choices. Invoke Despair. It's a bit boring, I'm afraid. It is a boring answer, but if they play Karamatra, we can get rid of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So they are going to play her. I feel like they're gonna have some kind of... Oh, that's a shame, because now that Invoke Despair doesn't hit the Karamatra. I think we still use it though, because we get rid of their blocker. And now they have to pick turn Sidisi online or lose Karamatra. Thought as much. So swinging. How do we lose this? I guess 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ulamog or something. But Ulamog can't kill everything, and we have... They'll need another board wipe. And if they go Kozilek, steal our creatures, then Sorin just punts them in the face. Okay. They're still hanging in, which suggests they have a... Or they believe they have a way out of this, which is entirely possible, but I don't know. 4 mana. What's it going to be after Elder Gargaroth comes down? 5 mana. Settle the wreckage? But that's not going to stop Sorin Markov, is it? They have to basically... Yeah, there's no real way out of that. They can board wipe, but Sorin still gets them. They can kill Sorin, but they still get killed by the attackers. Oh, that was fun. For us. Alright, let's see what we can do here against combo elves. It almost always is combo elves, to be perfectly honest. They'll have a way to, like, put counters on her and then untap her. And then she starts tapping for, like, a crazy amount of green. I think we need to ignore Jadar and go straight to finding some removal here. Oh my goodness. That's not good. This is not going to end very well for us. So they can tap for 2 already. Okay, Sedgemoor Witch. I guess Rankle's Prank could be pretty nice in the following turn. Make them lose 2. But we lose Sedgemoor Witch, sadly. But then we can follow up with Elves Reborn after that as well. So we'll see. We kind of need a board wipe now. It's already too late, which is crazy. That's just how fast this format is. This taps for 3. This taps for 3. They've already got 7 mana here. They can cast Sylvan Primordial if they wanted to. Oh no. Staff of Domination. That's infinite combo with Marwyn. They can pay 3 to untap a creature, but then if she taps for more than 3, that means that they can just go infinite. Let's go for all the modes. Each sack 2, each lose 2, each... Yeah. I mean, they'll keep the Marwyn, but... It's crazy how people, whenever I face some people combo-y things, they always seem to get the exact combo they need. Wild. It is wild. Okay. I guess the thing about having an infinite combo is, yeah, I mean, they can just they can draw their whole deck, right? Because then you can start to untap this as well. But she's only power 2 at the minute. Yeah, okay, fine. I think we might be okay, unless their last card is something incredible. But yeah, normally you'd be able to, like, let's say she tapped for 4, right? Tap for 4 mana, spend 3 to untap it. So you get 4, and then only 3, then only 4 means infinite amount of times it's +1, but then you can use the 1 to, like, untap this, and so on. But maybe we just got out of that by using this weird board wipe sort of thing. Draw a card, okay. Okay, I feel slightly safer. Next turn, I'm very tempted to just go for Sidisi, exploit herself, get a good card, and then see where we go from there. But we need to be able to keep up because the Staff of Domination is going to just... Oh, another kill spell. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh, the Hexproof would have been very annoying there. Discard. We'll just discard the Swamp. Nice. And then... Actually, that works out pretty nicely because it means that the Castle Lock Thwain now is only going to deal 1 damage to us rather than the 2. When you draw multiple lands and you have Castle Lock Thwain, it can be hard to get those lands out of your hand if you have multiple. So yeah, it's definitely a boon to sometimes have fewer cards, as weird as that sounds. So I don't know why the opponent is holding... Are they holding priority on this? Bit weird. On the Castle Lock Thwain. Activate ability. Why would they be pausing that unless it's just spite move? Maybe. What is the significance from this Lock Thwain? They've never seen this before or something? That was weird. Was that weird? I feel like that was weird. So what do we go for? Sedgemoor Witch. Because she can give us some 1/1s. What is going on here? Opponent just casually pausing on everything. We're going to go X equals 1. So Sedgemoor Witch makes a 1/1. It dies to the Deluge, but then it kills both of their guys, which is exactly what we need because we don't want the Marwyn to be around. Come on, dude. Why does everything have to be paused all of a sudden? When the opponent's doing well, they play like lightning, but when we get a slight advantage, it's... yeah, feels kind of outrageous. Come on. Let's just play the game. Just draw your card and pass the turn. Nice, okay. They're not doing terribly. They have a Staff of Domination, which is good. It's a good card, especially when you have nothing else. I honestly don't know what to say on... just very peculiar there. Very peculiar. Cool, let's keep this. We have the Meat Hook Massacre. All the pirates that I assume are going to come at us thick and fast. And there's one. I'll call him Thick. Always fast. He hiding behind the barrels of rum. We shall have to see, won't we now? Pirates can be pretty pesky. I remember when I used to be a pirate. It was awful. What does this guy do? When he attacks, pay 2, and then a thing happens. You know what? That thing can happen. I don't mind. If they want the thing... This guy looks so ugly, man. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, okay? He's just ugly. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay to be ugly. I think. Is it? I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm probably ugly to some people. I'm ugly to myself. I don't know. What is life? What are pirates? They're just lonely. They're going to counter this and we're going to die. We're going to die a horrible death. And that's outside the game of Magic. Alright, looks like this guy chopped him to bits. He chopped him real good. This guy's like, whoa, I came to the party and everyone's dead. Poor little guy. Although he's already dead himself, to be fair. Now it just means he has more friends. Yeah, I think life's fine for him. They've just made the same amount of pirates that I've killed. I feel disturbed. Deeply saddened and disturbed. Let's make them sack half. No. Oh, I almost did the very wrong thing there. I almost did the very wrongest of things. I wonder what they choose. I guess they keep Malcolm because he has a name. Named characters don't die in movies. If you have a name and somebody doesn't have a name and you're watching Star Trek, the guy without a name is so screwed. Honestly. Malcolm the Eyes. Do you think there's different Malcolms? Like Malcolm's the mouth, Malcolm's the teeth? I don't know. And the eyes, like I get it, he's like a lookout, right? But that's just a terrible name because everybody has eyes. Everybody has eyes. You should, like, a name should be unique, right? Like Malcolm the Three-Fingered. Not Malcolm the Eyes. That's such a terrible, like, code name. I would literally have anything else. Eyes. I'd rather have Malcolm the Feet. I don't know. It's a bit more unique, at least. At least with feet, people are like, bro, why are you called Malcolm the Feet, you know? It's not like Malcolm Fleet of Foot, it's Malcolm the Feet. Suddenly it's just weird. It just sounds odd. Exile the graveyard. Do they have counters? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm wondering. I'm glad we're getting a bit of life back. Enduring Tenacity. Whenever we gain life, target will lose that much life. That's kind of spicy, isn't it? I hope they don't steal it. I don't want to lose anything. I feel very lucky. We're facing Grixis without any disruption so far. It's just pure pirates. 100% pure pirate radio. With maps and stuff. I like it. It's a flavor build. And suddenly we're just facing loads of weird tribally things. It's very weird. I'm getting a real mixture of decks today. Attacking pirates get +2/+0. So I will block that. Because weirdly it just makes the tenacity stronger. I honestly didn't think I was going to win this, but I think we have a very good chance now. Yeah, let's go for Breach. Let's get something good. Let's look at our graveyard first. Professor Onyx, well that's nice. Wow. 3/4 blocker, that's kind of cool.
If I won't be given a
Sack the creature with the greatest power.
well
Nice one.
Looks like you flunked out.
Yeah, feeling pretty damn good now. But to be honest, the opponent just played pirates and we we worked around it. We hid from all their kill spells. I don't even know if there has been one, or counters. But you know what? It's nice to face something a bit different, and I'm so sorry that my deck is an absolute evil deck. It's just weird. Sometimes you face hell tier to tier 1 all day, and then sometimes you just face like pure tribal. But that's the pure tribal sometimes is almost never actually. So yeah, damn, they're probably thinking, why the hell are they facing my deck, right? Conversely, who knows? Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.